All right. Great, it works. Okay. We're live. Oh, what's this? Where's Tim? Where's John? Oh my God, what's going on? That's right. We have the wild card rule or the stupid freebird rule or whatever, because of which I can show up whenever the hell I feel like on Armbar Audio. No, I'm just kidding. But anyway, so ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a very special live stream review for NXT TakeOver 25. Today I am your guest host, Sid. I do go by the NerdyMark on YouTube. As of course you know that I am good friends with Tim Farley and John Kearns, but luckily it's not all different. I do have Tim here on via phone, I guess. So Tim, you want to say hi?
Yeah, man. How's everything going? I really enjoyed myself tonight.
Yeah, I did too, man. This was a good takeover. By the way, can you hear yourself on the stream?
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay, fantastic. Okay, good. I just saw your comment. Thank you. Okay, so we're gonna talk a little bit about takeover. First of all, like just overall thoughts. What did you think?
This had a lot of gems in it. I don't know if overall it was the best NXT TakeOver, but in my opinion, it had my favorite NXT match.
Okay.
I'd like to start off by talking a little blurb about the pre-show.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Ciampa was on the pre-show.
Yeah.
Everyone chanted for him. And he stood up on the table and said, "This is my house and I'm the champ." I thought that was fantastic.
It was. Oh my God, I loved it.
Just seeing Tommaso on screen again was a treat.
I think that's what I tweeted that out too. I said, it's just so glad to see Tommaso Ciampa on screen, even if it's only for like 2 minutes, and even if he is sitting next to Pat McAfee, the scourge of the earth, Pat McAfee. I don't know. Who do you think is more annoying? Okay, who do you think is more annoying, Pat McAfee or what's his face, Sam Roberts?
Sam Roberts.
Really?
Sam Roberts is made to be annoying because his podcast, he's not a heel. They definitely made him a heel for the panels.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I just
his face is more annoying.
It is, and that stupid beard doesn't help either. I just want to shave it off.
Yeah, he looks like a garden gnome.
He does. Like I seriously, he makes me want to go Sweeney Todd on his face. That's what I want to do if I ever see him. Okay.
So,
yeah, you want
first match?
Yeah, we had some matches, didn't we?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had a little wrestling going on. Go ahead. Go ahead.
When the music hit for the first match, I was like, "Oh, they're going to open up with another tag match because it was the Undisputed Era." But lo and behold, it was Lonesome Roddy.
Yep.
No one came out with him. He was there by himself, which I thought was kind of funny.
Yeah.
Bro kicked his flops off at Strong. Shoeless Bro runs up the steps and lands a flying forearm. Big backdrop from Strong to Riddle on the apron.
Yeah.
Strong caught a jumping Riddle into a backbreaker. Riddle hit a Fisherman Buster, an exploder out of the corner, a senton, and a penalty kick by Riddle.
Yeah.
Big superplex by Strong. Insane strikes follow with vicious elbows and knees by Roddy Strong. Leads to a front slam and a 2 count. Ronaldo called the ripcord knee a V-trigger.
Yes.
I don't know if you caught that, but
I did.
I was like, what?
Yeah. I did.
Rod put his knees up on the floating bro and hit Riddle with a double underhook powerbomb for 2, then locked in a lion tamer. Bro kicked out of it, like literally kicked out, and tries the bro mission, but Rod finds his way to his feet, and Riddle turns Strong up for a tombstone for the win.
Was it a tombstone?
Yeah, it was his version of the tombstone. He
Okay.
doesn't land them on their head.
Yeah.
He lands them on their back and their neck. this was at times a vicious fight, at times a great technical match, but either way, I felt both men turned it up to 100 real quick.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
Kept it up till the entire time. It was a very good match to start the show.
Okay. Yeah.
I do have a question for you.
Shoot.
Do you think that Strong losing will affect his Undisputed Era status?
At this point, I don't know. I mean, I guess we'll get into the other matches, but I honestly did think it would. But I think as some of the other matches went on, particularly the next match, I think he's sticking around for a little bit. Though I do really want to see Strong versus Cole at some point in the near future. I think that would be pretty cool though. But as far as I'm concerned, I thought I have pretty much the same thoughts as you. I thought it was just an amazing match.
Yeah, I think as time progresses and Sid, we were both on one of the NXT TakeOver roundtables on Fouls.
Yeah, shout out to Foul.
And I remember being Foul Original. I remember
shout out Foul Original.
Asked about Matt Riddle and if he's over or if he's he has something like that, or if he's good enough for NXT, or like is NXT taking to him? And maybe not right away, but I think slowly they have built Matt Riddle because he came out.
Oh yeah.
To Bro chants. There was, they were chanting Bro the whole time, and as time has gone on, he's added more moves to his repertoire, showing more to the NXT crowd of what he can do, especially against the match with Velveteen Dream.
Oh yeah,
in which he turned on his aggression and almost kind of became heel for a little bit.
Yeah, he did. He kind of did a little heelish tendencies in there.
So, do you think Matt Riddle is finally over with NXT?
I would definitely say so. Like you, I think he's definitely he's definitely grown very organically in the NXT universe. I'm glad they didn't kind of shove him down everybody's throats. So that's a good thing. I think his matches at TakeOver were kind of to gauge where his standing is with the NXT universe, and I think now that it's gotten a lot more. A little bit better. Even after the match, I think it was Nigel or Morrow saying that now Matt Riddle has his sights set on the North American title or something along those lines. So I think that it is going to be finally Riddle who does take the. Well, we'll talk about it when we talk about it, but I do think that Matt Riddle will be crowned North American champion at least very, very soon. Now, one thing that I think I neglected to mention is. You mentioned that they called it the V trigger, his knee strike, which I was like, holy shit! Because they actually did it.
Yeah, he called it that when he did the ripcord knee, but whenever he did the other knee, he called it the final flash.
Yeah,
so
which is
he didn't follow up with another V trigger or whatever.
For the uninitiated, the final flash is actually in reference to Dragon Ball Z Vegeta. His signature, I guess, is the final flash. So there's that. Yeah. Because they can't use Gallic Gun, which kind of sucks. But yeah.
You're not the only nerd on the line.
No, not just you. No, I wasn't talking to. No, I wasn't. I didn't mean you. I meant maybe people who are watching this who don't understand where that's from. There you go.
Yeah, and I'm just letting them know that I'm not just a.
Oh yeah.
Wrestling market.
No, yeah.
So,
yeah, you're the one who turned me on to Outlaw Star, so yeah, I'm still watching it. I'm still halfway there, but we have too much wrestling to talk about, so I'm like, crap, I can't catch up with it. So, yeah.
Wrestling's killing it right now. I'd have to say.
Oh, absolutely. Especially now, of course, with Double or Nothing, which is amazing. And speaking of Double or Nothing, before the show even started, Nigel McGuinness did make a remark. He said that NXT is the true alternative. So I am like, holy Jesus, because I had JR's voice going on in my head screaming that the battle lines have been drawn. So I think more. By God. Yeah. Hold on, let me take this off because that looks bad. By God. Because now I think NXT is definitely a much more worthy contender to AEW. What do you think?
I agree. The only issue is that NXT people graduate and go to the main roster. Now, if they had a set roster on NXT, I could see that as being a valid battle between promotions because NXT is the alternative for WWE fans to get their wrestling in.
Yeah.
Than 205 Live.
The
people who have the network and are WWE loyalists and love wrestling, they watch NXT and 205 Live.
Yeah.
But the only thing against that whole thing is that those NXT superstars, they put on these great matches and are the alternative to the main roster. They eventually get molded and sent up to the main roster. Yeah. So, it's kind of like, I'm not sure about that.
Right. And to your point, I actually saw a clip kind of floating around on Twitter, and it was of EC3 doing his entrance, and he was half-assing it so bad, and he just does not give a shit anymore. So I think.
Well, after that Moxley interview, it's kind of like everybody knows now.
Yeah.
That how the company, or at least Vince, feels about EC3 because his own idea didn't work.
Yeah. I mean, it's weird, though. EC3, honestly, he should have been one of the biggest stars on the main roster. He's pretty much fits Vince McMahon's mold, and, they just didn't do anything. Instead, we had Alexa Bliss trying to sleep with him instead of, him actually,
The whole idea to get him over was to bury Dean. And the fans didn't react well to that as they shouldn't have. They knew what was going on. Yeah. And they booed the shit out of EC3.
They did.
Instead of gaining on that heat, Vince got mad and decided, well, EC3 is nothing to me now.
Yeah. So, God damn it. Yeah.
On to the second match. I know that we were going to go every other match, but you said that I'll let you take the third match.
Oh, okay. I mean, that's fine too.
I know how much you love Velveteen Dream.
Yeah, I love that. I love it, man.
Now, warning to anyone who is or will listen to this, a lot of spots that I thought worthy of writing down. So, here we go. The latter match for the NXT Tag Title, Street Profits versus Oney Lorcan and Danny Burch versus the Undisputed Era of Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish versus the Forgotten Sons, Steve Cutler and Wesley Blake. I love the Profits going through the crowd during their entrance. The Era dominated in the early going, showing off their cohesiveness on the other three teams. Yeah. Wesley Blake hit a suicide dive when Era goes for ladders, and the brawl ensues until Angelo Dawkins hits a splash off the top turnbuckle, which was absolutely insane to see that big of a man do that. Yeah. Wesley Blake pushed the ladder down as Era were on it, and O'Reilly took a hard bump on the ladder to his back, and you could see the gash throughout the match. Blake and Cutler had the ladder on their shoulders and went for the tornado, but Burch and Lorcan Germaned them, and thank God that Cutler and Blake let go of the ladder, or they would have broken their freaking necks like a certain Olympic hero. Yeah. Leapfrog splash onto Blake from the Street Profits, a flapjack to Cutler by the Profits on the ladder, a double underhook knee into a German onto the ladder by Fish and O'Reilly to Ford. Blake powerbombs O'Reilly at Fish, who was up the ladder, sending both and the ladder down. Inverted facebuster stomp combo from the Sons to Bobby Fish. Forgotten Sons climb to massive boos. Doomsday uppercut and Doomsday blockbuster from Burch and Lorcan and the Street Profits to the Forgotten Sons. O'Reilly looks to climb, but Riker powerbombs him into a ladder, down anyone in his path. Riker repeatedly slams the ladder onto Angelo Dawkins, then backdrops Lorcan onto it. You'll like this one. The crowd chants, "We forgot you."
Yes, that was great.
O'Reilly and Fish beat down Riker, and everyone else joins. Six men slam a ladder multiple times on Riker. Riker gets to his feet on the apron, and Era knock him off with a ladder. Then Ford hits a tope con hero to Riker.
Yep.
Riker gets up again, and Lorcan flies out onto Riker.
That was crazy.
And Lorcan take it to the Era. Lorcan and Burst do a ladder sandwich with the Prophets, then throw the ladder at the Suns. The Suns tip over two ladders with Birch and Lorcan and the Arrow on them. Dawkins spears Cutler, and Ford springboards off of the rope.
That was awesome.
The ladder,
that was
and knocks
awesome.
off Blake to take hold of the titles.
Yep.
This match was absolute insanity. All of them brought their brand of wrestling to the match. I'm so happy that the Street Profits won and are finally tag champs. My MVPs of this match was O'Reilly and Ford, as O'Reilly took two really rough bumps and kept going, and Ford, for his agility, to springboard off the rope and land on a ladder perfectly was a thing of beauty.
Dude.
I also liked how strong they made Riker look.
Yeah, that was cool. Yeah, I mean, that dude, he is... Riker, as much flack as I give to the Forgotten Sons, first of all, I do know that they are former military, so yes, appreciate them and thank them very much for their service. I have a lot of respect for anyone who's former armed forces, as I'm sure you do too, Tim. And but the thing is, like, I'm still waiting for that one thing from the Sons. Like, that's the only reason why I make fun of them so much, is because they still, I don't know, they still don't have it, in my opinion. Maybe you think something different, Tim, so I don't know.
I think it's because Wesley Blake and Steve Cutler are cut and paste tag team wrestlers.
Basically,
and they have been since they've been in NXT. Riker is the standout of the three, and they make him the standout of the three, but I don't feel like he's been given a proper push yet.
No.
He's jacked and angry. But he doesn't really say anything. Unless the other two speak for him. And if that continues, then the Forgotten Sons will continue to be in the spot that they are now.
Or in other words, Tim, they will continue to be forgotten.
Right.
Sorry.
That doesn't take away anything from Blake and Cutler.
No, not at all.
They do great stuff in the ring. It's just the gimmick and how it's presented right now is that Riker is the man. But Riker hasn't had enough time to shine, or hasn't been given enough. He hasn't talked. He's got to talk at some point.
He does.
Big monster heels don't need to talk, but he's not a big monster, and he has a stable. As a leader of a stable, like we see with Adam Cole, you have to be able to carry that microphone. And, whether he has it or he doesn't, we don't know, because he hasn't been given that chance yet. Yeah.
I think, that's the whole thing. Yeah, like you said, Riker, he has the look. I mean, he is just, he's built like he's built like Optimus Prime, and that's like the first thing that comes to my mind. Because, I don't know if the guy's human, but he needs something. And
he's got the moves too.
He does. Yeah. He's great. He's good in the ring. I think we were talking about this once on our little Facebook chat group. They're all three of them are former military, and as is Lacey Evans. So if they don't want Riker to talk, they could honestly would have just paired her up with Lacey, and she could have done all the talking for him. That would have been really cool. However, that would have been, huh?
I agree.
Yeah. Though I don't know, I don't know what branch of the military they were in. Judging by their theme song, it seems like Air Force, just because like I hear like planes,
I think that Riker was straight up Army,
right?
Or Marine. He was on the ground, because whenever he was in TNA, they called him Gunner. So.
Oh, records from TNA. Okay, interesting. I didn't know that.
Yeah, a long time ago.
Mm.
He got signed to NXT and was on house shows and developmental for a very long time.
Okay.
Almost to the point where you forgot that he existed.
Forgotten Sons. I didn't. Go figure. I'm sorry.
On to others.
Yeah. Anyway, there's a couple of other. I think. Oh, by the way, I think we can just talk about this for a little bit. But John just texted both of us on our Facebook group, and he actually mentioned that All Out and TakeOver UK Cardiff, which is going to be the next TakeOver UK event, are happening on the same day. So that's August 31st. That's going to be awesome. It's going to be literally. I'm going to be locked in this room for the whole day. That day.
It's going to be a long ass day because.
Oh no! Yeah.
We're probably going to. I don't know what we're going to do. Maybe we're going to do 2 separate podcasts that day, or maybe we'll just have one long ass live stream. Like a watch along. I'm not sure. I got to talk to John about that.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do either. Just because, like, my grandmother.
Gods are not at the same time.
Yeah. Oh no, that would suck. But no, I don't know what I would do. What I'm going to do, just because, like, my grandmother is also here, and it's around the same time that she's heading out, going back to India. So we'll see. So family obligations are there as well for me. So hopefully, though, I can get to watch both of them. We'll see. But I don't know. We'll get there when we get there. But anyway, I guess let's move.
The great thing about the network, though, because you can miss NXT TakeOver and watch it later.
Yeah, that's true.
With AEW, not so much.
I mean, I'm sure it'll still be on BR Live, which is kind of where I watched Double or Nothing. So, I mean, we'll see. Yeah. But, yeah, I mean, speaking of which, I am excited for Fyter Fest, though. That should be cool.
I'm excited for the whole damn thing.
Yeah, of course. But anyway, let's move on to the next match. And this one was Velveteen Dream versus Tyler Breeze. Prince Pretty in his first takeover, and he's right away in the takeover scene after his return. And according to reports, and you also mentioned this, Tim, that he is officially on NXT for the long run. So I'm very happy for him. The match did begin when Dream threw his gloves at Tyler, and I think Velveteen Dream, apparently he was paying homage to Elton John. I don't know exactly what he was dressed up as.
Yeah, I didn't get it either. I thought that maybe it was I'm prettier than you kind of thing. I'm not sure.
Yeah, that could have been.
Because this is the first time that his entrance wasn't like, oh, that's an homage to this. Oh, that's an homage to that. Oh, look how cool. It was more like, okay, he's wearing a fluffy shirt and some bedazzled pants. I don't understand what he's going for here.
Yeah. I don't know what he was going for either. Hold on. I'm trying to just move you so that it's like not so visible on the screen, but also people can kind of hear you. So anyway, right. So anyway, but Dream blocks an I'm Prettier attempt early on. Breeze was prone on the top rope and he wiggles his foot saying no like this. That was pretty cool. I like that. So some shenanigans in the beginning. But then after that, the match just kind of really gets really hot. Breeze then hits Dream's leg across the apron. Breeze goes for a high flying move, but an uppercut from Dream thwarts it. Breeze then hits a single leg crab to the injured leg of Dream. Dream bashes Breeze into the announce table.
I like how whenever he locked in the single leg crab, the announcers mentioned that he was trained by Lance Storm because that was Lance Storm's main move.
Okay.
The one leg crab.
Okay.
That was pretty sweet.
Nice.
I'm sorry.
No problem. You're fine. Hey, it's your show, man. Don't worry about it. Anyway, so Dream bashes. Oh yeah. Then Dream bashed Breeze into the announce table. Dream then grabs the North American title and his cell phone to do like a little selfie video, which was pretty cool. Which was a nice way to taunt Tyler Breeze. But then Breeze did fire back with a supermodel kick. That was cool. Tyler Breeze kicks out of a Dream Valley driver. Breeze hits a diving crossbody, but Dream converts it into a cover, which, of course, Breeze kicks out of. Tyler then blocks a Dream DT attempt attempts and hits another supermodel kick. Sorry, I'm looking at my notes. And Dream blocks another I'm Prettier into a Dream DT. Both men then attempt to hit a tombstone on each other, but Dream finally hits an I'm Prettier of his own. Dream then hits a purple Rainmaker, but Breeze gets his knees up. Breeze finally hits an I'm Prettier onto Velveteen, but Dream does finally kick out of that. Breeze hits a beauty shot to Dream, but then Dream does roll out. Breeze is unable to get Dream in just because of that impact. And the match, however, did end with Dream finally hitting a Dream Valley driver and purple Rainmaker to retain his North American title. And Dream, after the match, does taunt Breeze for a little bit, but Breeze kind of stops him as Dream is trying to go out. They both take a selfie, and that's kind of how they show a sign of respect. This was a fantastic match. I think since both men have, like, for a lack of a better word, flamboyant personalities, despite that, you have to look at how well they did in the ring. So, Tim, this is just my question to you. How do you think, compared to how we saw him on the main roster, what do you think of Tyler Breeze in the ring?
I thought Tyler Breeze was very aggressive.
Mm-hmm.
He pulled out a lot of signature offense, but also new offensive moves. I wanted to get into something. I thought the end of the match was kind of weird.
Yeah.
Breeze told the ref to stop the count, and Dream handed Breeze the title, who handed it to the ref, and then he turned into the Dream.
Yeah, that was weird. That was weird.
But I think that Tyler Breeze is right where he belongs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He was funny on the main roster and everything, but as a serious competitor,
no, they just made him a joke. I think
NXT.
No, he was just a joke, man, on the main roster. Now
he was good at it.
Yeah, he was.
He was like him and Fandango were on truth level funny.
Absolutely. I loved the fashion files and everything. That's what
you get with Vince McMahon. You know what I mean? And that's why NXT is the alternative.
It is.
Tyler Breeze on the main roster is a joke. The alternative NXT, Tyler Breeze is a serious contender.
Yeah. I mean, he still takes selfies and stuff, but you know what? Yeah, when he gets in the ring, he means business. Unlike in the main roster where all they do is just swing their hips, both him and Fandango. And I'm just like, okay, are you going to get to wrestling sometime? Tonight? Today?
They're not allowed.
Yeah, because
this match was very well paced, and Tyler and Dream, I thought, had great chemistry.
Oh, yeah.
Except at one point, I don't know if you could tell me what happened here. Tyler went for an enziguri, but Dream had hopped onto the turnbuckle. Something like that happened?
Something like that. Yeah, I remember that. I can't tell you exactly what that was, but it did look kind of peculiar, if you will. Yeah.
Right. I really wanted Tyler to attack Dream after the match, but
heel turn
is cool too, I guess.
Yeah.
I didn't want the rivalry to end because I feel like you said, with both flamboyant personalities and Tyler coming right back, I feel like they could have a legendary feud.
Yeah.
I feel like they're kind of two sides of the same coin.
Another cool match that I would like to see. I know it's probably not going to happen anytime in the near future, but if Triple H, for example, decides to do something with AEW and decides to work with them, I would love to see Dream versus Sonny Kiss. I think that would be a really good match. And no, it's not just because they're both flamboyant. I just think they both would do well in the ring. But yeah, part of it is because they're both flamboyant personalities. But yeah.
Yeah, that'd be cool to see.
I like to see that, yeah. But as far as I'm concerned, yeah, I'm really impressed with Tyler Breeze. I'll be honest. I know, I think except for the Jushin Thunder Liger match, I don't think I've seen any of his other matches. Actually, no. Okay, I'm kidding. This is like my first time really watching Breeze on NXT because I know of his matches against Finn Balor and Jushin Thunder Liger. I'm gonna go definitely watch them now. Now I really like Tyler Breeze, and so I'm.
The fatal four-way from like the second or third takeover is fantastic.
Yeah.
With Tyson Kidd, him, Neville, and Sami Zayn.
Okay.
And during that period of time, like that stretch of the first two takeovers, or two or three, Tyler was on fire.
Yeah.
On the weekly shows too.
Yeah, he was. I remember that. And yeah, I mean, no, I did really like the Fashion Police, the whole Fashion Files thing. That was good stuff, and I'm glad that they did that. But at the end of the day, like that was just to kind of promote the Bludgeon Brothers, you know, because every time it was 2B, so Bludgeon Brothers.
So, and the Ascension, because they got
and
the
Ascension
up in there and everything.
Yeah, that was cool, but.
Vince has to do his parody show.
Yeah. So I don't know what to do, but yeah, because he's like, damn it, I don't know what to do with these two. You know. Like, okay.
So we get a vignette for Damian Priest,
yes,
known as Punishment Martinez, and I don't know about you, Sid, but it looks like he spent a lot of time watching the Blade movies.
Blade? Yeah. I could see it. Yeah, because he's got all the tattoos and, you know, is...
Well, like, the colors of the vignette and everything was very, like, Blade 2. Not Trinity, the second one.
Right.
And it kind of reminded me of when Edge first came. And
yeah.
they did vignettes for him.
Oh, yeah, when he was, like, just doing... it was, like, all red and he was, like, getting in a bus and stuff like that.
Oh, he would run through the streets like crazy and everything like that.
Yeah.
It was similar colors and everything.
No, but that one was like fully red. This one was not like that. He was hopping on a bus. He was getting like a new tattoo. So yeah, I mean, but it looked good though. I'm excited to see Damian Priest, and honestly, that's that name rolls a little bit better off the tongue than Punishment Martinez, in my opinion. So yeah, but I don't know. When I first saw him in Ring of Honor, I really liked him. So I was like, oh man, this is cool. Because he kind of I'll be honest, he reminded me of Baron Corbin back when I used to like him. So, you know, and now I'm just like, holy crap, this is going to be amazing. So I'm excited for Damian Priest, man. That's going to be cool. I guess I'm excited
as well.
Yeah, he might. They could be doing it to fill the void of Aleister Black, but who knows, you know?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
The next match we had was for the NXT Women's title.
Yep.
Shayna Baszler versus Io Shirai. Shayna is an amazing wrestler.
She is,
concentrating on Io's arm early on. This was Io's coming out party. Io putting Shayna in the crossface was perfect and seamless. It was like Benoit was back alive, and because he was the best at putting on the crossface, and she just did it seamlessly. Io had Shayna standing on the second rope, and Io went to the top and drop kicked her to the outside. Io hit a beautiful moonsault to the outside. Io hit the double knees in the corner, but the horsewomen come down. But Candice LeRae attacks from behind with a kendo stick and hit a splash off the top to stop them. Io evaded the clutch twice, but went for a bridging pin, and Shayna caught her. Io tapped as she started to fade. Aside from Tessa Blanchard, I believe Shayna is the best female wrestler in the world. Her transitions, her targeting, her reversals are all seamless and perfect. Afterwards, Io beat the hell out of Shayna.
That was great.
With a kendo stick.
That was great.
And hit a moonsault. Then she asked LeRae for a chair and moonsaulted the chair onto Shayna like some Sabu shit. I was like, oh my god, she has been watching Sabu or something.
Yeah, they say that she's been inspired by Rey Mysterio, but yeah, I mean, it's like, well, okay, Sabu as well, apparently, you know.
Right. This was awesome, and it's not the end of the rivalry.
Yeah.
As Shayna was lying broken in the ring, chance of you deserve it rang throughout the crowd.
That was great.
Which I
That was great. I loved it. Yeah, I love that Shayna Baszler has been kind of booked as, like basically, and I will never say this to any woman, but Shayna Baszler, she's been booked as like a bitch, and I think it makes a lot of sense, And I love and her entrance. Is it just me, or I get reminded of Goldberg with her entrances because, like, she's like just walking backstage, except she doesn't have security around her.
Yeah, I could see that. I also really like her theme music.
I do. It reminds me a little bit of Pete Dunne's, but that's not a bad thing. A little bit.
Yeah, just a tad.
Just a little bit, yeah. And yeah, I mean, and Io continues to impress me a lot. She's amazing. I love her a lot in the ring. She's really good. And
yeah, she got a lot more time here and a lot more.
She did.
I think a lot more leeway to do more of the stuff she's known for. And her and Shayna are no strangers to each other. Shayna had done a lot of tours in Stardom and had faced off against Io in the past. So I was expecting nothing less than a great match, and that's what we got.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I think I vented out my frustrations to you on the Facebook group, but I was a little bit disappointed that Shayna won the match again. I really was going for Io. I thought she would actually do it this time. I don't know what they're trying to plan with Shayna Baszler. I mean, are they trying to rehash the undefeated streak that Asuka had? I don't know, but I hope not.
Shayna's kind of being built like she kind of reminds me of Brock Lesnar in a way.
Yeah.
Because of her MMA background.
Except she shows up, so there's that.
Executing her clutch and everything. At the same time, she does more moves than him.
Yeah. And she shows up more than him, so there's that.
Right. The reason I think she hasn't gone up to the main roster yet is because, and this is going to sound terrible, but I don't think Vince sees her as a moneymaker. I don't think Vince understands the women's revolution.
Yeah, he doesn't.
That he put that in the hands of Triple H and Stephanie, and
more so Stephanie, but yeah.
It's been said that they're never going to do another Evolution pay-per-view unless Ronda Rousey's there. But
that's kind of stupid.
I think he sees, if he looks at Shayna, he's probably like, I can't make money.
I mean, okay. Yeah.
So
okay.
I could see Shayna actually staying in NXT.
Yeah, I'm okay with her staying in NXT, but I think she needs to do something else and not have someone else needs to have the NXT Women's title. I do think that it's going to be Io because this feud is far from over, and I do hope that the next match is I do think the next match it could possibly be a no holds barred match, and that way they will definitely have her other two horsewomen buddies getting involved. And if Shayna does ever make it to the main roster, Raw or SmackDown, I actually would like for her to go up there by herself, just because I still feel like Shafir and Duke are very green. So I think that would make sense. And I mean, Ronda Rousey, I don't know if she's coming back anytime soon. Apparently she wants to start a family or something like that. So I don't know exactly what the plans are for Ronda Rousey. Shayna, I'm okay with her staying, but like I said, I would like someone else to occupy the NXT Women's Championship, if that makes sense. And I do really hope it's Io. I actually do, because I've kind of grown fond of Io now in the ring, of course. So yeah. And yes, she's very cute. I do think she's very pretty too. Okay, there you go.
I agree.
On both accounts.
Yep. So then we get the main event.
All right.
NXT title match: Johnny Gargano versus Adam Cole.
Okay, I want to talk about this. So I want to at least talk about their entrances real quick. So Adam Cole came out with Josiah Williams, who is very famous for his series Wrestle and Flow, where he literally takes wrestling themes from across all promotions, WWE, NXT, New Japan, Ring of Honor, anywhere. And he basically raps over them. And it's actually really good. And I loved Josiah just coming out with Cole, rapping him all the way over to the ring, which was fantastic. And then Johnny Gargano came out with Captain Marvel inspired attire. So I thought that was really cool. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say.
Yeah, I have that written down as well. I thought the addition of the surprise of Josiah Williams was fantastic.
It's great, yeah.
And I hope he got a nice payday. But I did notice whenever he went to pose with Cole in the ring, they kind of cut him out of the shot.
Yeah, they did. Because they're like, no, this is Adam Cole. Dude, you're not Adam Cole. Get out of here. What are you doing? You just...
Yeah. So this is going to be another long one. Tag match.
Tag match?
It started fast and furious with a crazy lockup and a bunch of dodges. Gargano runs Cole outside. More dodges until Gargano hits a running senton off the apron. Gargano kicks Cole's arm and hits it with a double stomp on the apron. From here, Gargano targets Cole's left arm.
Yeah.
Cole's super kick.
Hello?
The top with a tornado flatliner for 2. A springboard spear by Johnny for 2. Gargano jumps off the top looking for a back elbow drop and gets caught with a backstabber for 2. A torture rack face crusher from Cole to Gargano for 2. We get a super kick party.
That was super kick. Sorry.
Which ends with Cole being sent to the outside. Outside, they both super kick each other. Gargano jumps out of the way of a chop block, then double stomps Cole. Cole goes outside and hits an Ushigoroshi on the outside, then another inside for a 2.
Yeah.
Gargano locks in the Gargano escape, but Cole reverses and locks in a figure 4.
Woo!
Gargano grabs the injured arm, which forces Gargano turning the figure 4 over, and Cole got to the rope. Cole takes Gargano's knee pads off and stomps it. Gargano goes for a suicide dive, but gets super kicked. This reminded me a lot of the Ricochet Adam Cole super kick. Then a Panama Sunrise off the apron onto the outside. Cole gets Gargano in and only gets a 2 count. Gargano avoids the last shot, goes for the escape. Cole locks the escape in. Gargano gets that last shot, and Cole kicks out. Forearms, kicks, lariats, super kicks. Then a poison rana from Gargano leads to the last shot, and Gargano kicks out once again. Cole goes outside and grabs the chair. The ref follows him and stops him. But as they are arguing, Gargano goes for a suicide dive and accidentally hits the ref. A super kick into the chair into Cole's face. Gargano gets Cole back in and pins him, but there's no ref. Gargano goes to help the ref and brings him back into the ring. The ref is still down as Cole signals for the Undisputed Era, but it's a psych out, and Cole hits a spike pile driver through the ropes.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was called, yeah.
Cole goes for the last shot, but Gargano falls face first on them. Gargano escapes. Gargano escaped locked on after Cole gets in Gargano's face. Cole elbows the knee and breaks out. Cole hits a Panama Sunrise and a last shot for the win and his new NXT champ. This, right now, is my match of the year. I liked it much more than the 2 out of 3 falls, as it didn't run the risk of going too long, and the arm and leg story throughout was great. Cole's ring IQ and psychology is above most. This is my favorite NXT match of all time, slightly edging out Sami Zayn versus Cesaro in 2 out of 3 falls.
Okay, so go ahead. Oh, my thoughts. Yeah, I think you kind of took the words out of my mouth. I absolutely love this match. I think it was just also very chaotic, and the thing is, like, it was very chaotic and told a good story without the use at the same time. Without the use of weapons and stuff like that. So that was cool. I like that. And though I don't know what's going to be next for Johnny Gargano. That's my only thing. I don't know what he could be doing. Like, he could go for the. He's pretty much done just about everything. He has won every single championship that is there on NXT. So does this mean he's going up to main? Who knows? I kind of hope not. I hope he kind of sticks around in NXT. I think, like you mentioned, Tim, that NXT needs to have like their own set of superstars. If they want to compete with AEW and really be that true alternative. I think that someone like Gargano should be a resident of NXT. I would not mind seeing him go to.
John said something about how he read that Gargano and Ciampa both have said that they want to stay on NXT. Like, they don't want to move up. So I wouldn't be surprised if Gargano stays. And whether he goes up or not, he's not leaving until Ciampa comes back.
No.
Cole, this was the right move to put the title on Cole for right now because of how they booked him for so long.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like a redemption of sorts.
Yeah.
But at the same time, for anyone listening, don't kid yourself. The true
MVP
blow-off is going to be Gargano versus Ciampa.
Yeah.
So, I could see Cole losing it back to Gargano or losing it to somebody else and then Gargano getting it from them. But Gargano is going to have that title by the time Ciampa's ready to be back.
Yeah, and I think that will be if whether Gargano has the title or even Ciampa. I know he's going to be out for quite some time, but if Cole is still champion, maybe Ciampa will take it off of Cole and we'll finally have that match, and then Gargano will win it again off of Tommaso Ciampa, thereby kind of closing that loophole and finally just getting that out of the way. But yeah, I mean, I think what was it? Oh,
it's either going to happen the way I said or the way somehow it's going to happen.
Yeah, and speaking of when you said that they want to stay on NXT, Gargano and Ciampa, I was watching an interview with Chris Van Vliet. He does a lot of big high HD interviews and interviews like WWE superstars, and he was recently putting out a truckload of interviews for AEW or Double or Nothing, that is. And I think that Johnny Gargano in one of the interviews literally said, NXT is main roster. So I definitely can see someone like Gargano, who, if he considers NXT as main roster, I think someone like him will definitely be sticking around for a little longer. And I think it is only a matter of time before NXT finally becomes a third brand and gets an extra hour. So I hope that happens. And I do hope, honestly, which also begs the question. I wanted to ask you this sometime back, but now that Fox is going to be acquiring what's it called, SmackDown, and they're most possibly going to be moving to Fridays. What do you think about 205 Live? Do you think they should stay on Tuesdays or go to Fridays as well?
You know what I think? As you were processing this question and coming out with it, I knew where it was going, and
okay.
We're both on the same wavelength here.
Okay.
When Fox moves SmackDown to Friday, okay, and if NXT wants to be the competition to AEW, we know AEW will be on Tuesdays. Mm-hmm. 205 Live is on Tuesdays.
Yeah.
Put NXT and 205 Live on Tuesdays on a Fox affiliate.
That
like
would work.
Fox Sports or something like that. Then you have two shows that are in the same length, I think, as AEW. I think AEW said that it's going to be 2 hours.
Yeah.
So you get an hour of NXT and an hour of 205 Live, and you get set rosters since it's a legitimized show on television.
Yeah.
And there you go. There's the battle.
Boom.
So, yeah, I could definitely see something like that happening.
That I would totally love to see. That is exactly how you would book, a real legitimate competition to AEW. And I mean, I don't really want to say it's a resurgence of the Monday Night Wars, but It would be. It kind of really would be. But, except, I don't know, minus all the politics that WCW had with AEW, they're not going to have Kenny and the Bucks and Cody just book themselves into the title picture, right then and there, which is what I really appreciated about Double or Nothing, that, which is kind of really, and I'm also glad in a way that, going back to that, I'm kind of glad that Jericho won, and he's going to be facing off against Paige instead of Kenny, just because, Kenny is the executive vice president. So, if he was to book himself in a title picture match right off the off, I think, it would be. I mean, we would know that it's cool because Kenny's great and he would actually definitely would deserve the title. But I think mainstream audiences who are not familiar, would just see this as a power trip. And so I think that was a good move on AEW to book Jericho versus Paige for All Out. So that's there. But anyway, what you're saying also makes sense. I think that NXT and 205 Live are absolutely the best shot that WWE has to even come close to being competition to Double or Nothing or to AEW. I'm sorry. So, but yeah, and I don't know what else to say because like I said, so I think that's about it. I don't know if you agree or disagree with what I just said, or
yeah. We're both echoing the same sentiment.
Oh, good. I'm glad. But yeah, so I mean, hopefully, I don't know if this will one day turn into something that I really do hope that Triple H and Cody can come to some sort of understanding, and we have that kind of collaboration between, Triple H's brands and Cody's brand.
I don't want the collaboration. I want the competition.
Yeah, I mean,
I think that the collaborations are okay, but I think that starting to show its effect on the independents. I'll bring up Progress Super Strong Style 16. Okay, that big tournament every year. More than half of the wrestlers were under some type of WWE contract.
Okay.
I thought it was weird. Eventually branching off into other areas of the world, those big independent scenes are going to either wither out or they're going to compete against itself. And with AEW and the people behind AEW, I don't think the collaboration is ever going to happen, and I don't think it should. I think that competition is good for the business, and if Triple H or Vince sees this as competition, like you said, how they said, this is the true alternative, that was a shot. And, what Cody did before his match Double or Nothing was a shot at Triple H. Yeah. And Triple H made a shot at the Hall of Fame. So it seems like it's going to be good, man. It's going to be good. There was, as a wrestling fan, almost my entire life, other than high school, I watched it the best years were 97 and 98 when Nitro was good and when Raw was good.
There was actually a time when Raw was good. Can you believe it?
And then when Raw took over, it was still good. It was good throughout for a while. And then once there was absolutely no more competition, it became this, okay, how many sponsors can we get? How many charities can we do? How many demographics can we hit with our main roster shows? And that's why NXT was born. I don't think a collaboration should ever happen with AEW. I think AEW would never do it either because they all seem very strong-willed and strong-minded to do be an alternative.
Right. So when I said a collaboration, I didn't mean it in the sense that, we have like a whole invasion pay-per-view sort of thing. I think, if there was like some sort of event where, the best of WWE, NXT, I'm going to say, and 205 Live, and the best of AEW were able to showcase, their skill sets and, just to kind of make it a one-off thing. That's kind of what I'm really suggesting. Not, a full pay-per-view sponsored by both promotions. Just kind of a maybe one-off event.
I don't think the egos of Triple H and Vince McMahon would allow that to happen. I don't think they would be able to book a whole pay-per-view together because of
not immediately.
And the egos on both sides.
Oh no, not immediately. I'm talking about maybe like sometime down the line once AEW has matured into an actual into a competition where, I mean, what I'm trying to say is like, how they still need to air Dynamite on TNT. So once AEW has kind of matured into a tangible product, I'm saying then something that kind of showcases the best of both companies. I would like to see it. Now, I'm not saying that they need to have, like I said, a whole pay-per-view, but something just to have those two,
In a perfect world, Sid, we would have the greatest minds in wrestling all under one, with all of the promotions on one network for one fee, so that everybody can see everything.
Yeah.
And everybody could be happy. But unfortunately, money stands in the way, ego stands in the way.
True. No, I agree with that, definitely. But, I'm just...
as a wrestling fan, it kind of sucks that, like, oh my God, Pac is showing up in Rev Pro. I want to see that. Oh, I have to get a Rev Pro account.
Yeah.
Northeast Wrestling is having John Moxley versus Pentagon and John Moxley versus Sami Callihan. I'm probably going to have to get a High Spots network thing for that. I don't want to do all of these different...
Yeah. Hell, I mean, I'm working a full-time job, and I don't want to pay for for different streaming services every month.
Yeah, just put it all. Just have everybody just come together and
sing Kumbaya.
Put it all. Yeah.
Sing Kumbaya. That ain't happen.
Kumbaya and give the wrestling fans what they want. If the wrestling fan wants to sit through 3 hours of parody bullshit, let them. If a wants to sit through a spot fest, let them. If a wrestling fan wants a buffet of wrestling, whatever. But we've gotten way off track.
That's okay.
And I think it's time to end this podcast.
Okay. So says the...
What do you rate NXT TakeOver 25?
So overall, I thought NXT TakeOver 25 was a fantastic pay-per-view. I think it had all the matches were actually really good. I think the only match whose result that I wasn't happy with was the women's match. I just wish that Shayna would finally let Shayna drop the title to Io. But like I said, like you mentioned, I know this feud is far from over, so we'll see what goes. But as far as a final rating, I do give it, the NerdyMark rating of a big, huge thumbs up from me. But of course, you want to give me a huh?
Not 2?
Just because of the Shayna Baszler thing. That's the only reason. That's the only thing that stopped me from giving it 2 thumbs up. But but that's one thing. I would give it a thumbs up. Like if they had won, if Io had won, I would have given it 2 thumbs up. That's the only thing. Okay, but everything else was fantastic about this show, and I absolutely loved it. So
I gave Double or Nothing an A+.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Cole versus Gargano is my match of the year. But as a whole show, I gave NXT TakeOver 25 an A. So Double or Nothing slightly edged it out.
Yeah, definitely.
But this was definitely great. Any wrestling fan should watch it. And,
of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was a good show, and yeah, looking forward to see where this goes. As far as match of the night for me, is a toss up between Cole versus Gargano and Dream versus Breeze, but I'm gonna go ahead and say Cole versus Gargano because a little bit more storytelling and much more intense in my opinion. So yeah, but with that,
I liked all the matches, but Gargano versus Cole in one fall was fantastic.
It was great.
So, any last remarks, Sid?
That's pretty much it. Tim, I just want to thank Armbar Audio for giving me the opportunity to guest host this special episode of NXT TakeOver 25 review. It's great as an honor. Hopefully, next time when I get the live stream working we can do something on my channel. Hopefully, we can do a review of like an anime or something, because I think we should definitely do things that are not just wrestling related, because I know we are also huge nerds, so we should definitely be talking about other shit too. But anyway, yeah. So, but yeah, with that, thank you for watching, guys. And Tim, you want to?
I want to give my sign off. I'm sorry.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. I was about to say it, Tim. You want to sign us out?
My bad. So anyway, a huge thank you to Sid. We always call him our honorary third member, but really he is a third member. He came through in the clutch. John had work tonight, so I reached out to Sid, and my computer isn't good enough to go live and everything like that. And John has my webcam, as he is the technological person on Armbar Audio.
Yeah.
So I reached out to Sid and I asked him for a favor, and he was ready to jump. He jumped right on board.
Yeah.
And so huge thank you to you, Sid.
Oh, no worries.
So wherever you are in the world, whether it's morning, noon, or night, you have a great one, and peace and love to all of you. Sid, I'm giving you a too sweet.
Yeah, too sweet. Bam. And shield fist bump, I guess, if you want. All right. Okay. See you guys later, and have a good rest of your day. Bye-bye.